Oh, and a problem.
Oh my gosh!
Here is a look at what happened. First, Malucelli reported a loss of drive in his Risi Competizione Ferrari. He stopped by the side of the road, and then along came Mimo Gidley, who was unsighted, and whammo.
That was a tremendous impact, just scary to look at, and obviously tore the front end off the Red Dragon machine. There we see another look at it. He's diving to the inside of that GT machine, obviously unaware that Malucelli was slow on the left-hand side of the racetrack. Just scary, scary.
Devant le poleman Walter Grabmüller. Ou attention derrière, ça part en tête à queue. Le gros crash avec le tonneau. C'est pour Gabriel Diaz, pilote du T-Sport engagé dans la catégorie nationale. À mon avis, on va avoir emmené, drapeau rouge, emmené par Daniel Ricciardo sur cette course. Drapeau rouge évidemment sur la grille. On va avoir un restart pour cette course. Tous les pilotes évidemment sont informés par les différents postes de commissaires. Voilà, exactement. Wayne Boyd qui arrive, qui sort très large, perd le contrôle de sa voiture, et là, eh bien, il percute. Oui, choc très violent pour le Brésilien. Et s'infiltre, et puis là, Wayne Boyd, voilà, qui part en tête à queue et qui va aller percuter par l'arrière le Brésilien. Il ne peut pas faire grand-chose dans l'affaire, le malheureux Gabriel.
Mr. Excitement, speaking of being careful. No! Hey! Oh, down goes Metcalf. He crashes right in front of our camera position. That looked nasty, particularly with his right arm, Patrick Metcalf just then. And all of a sudden, Crow has joined back up to take that position. I hope Patrick Metcalf's okay.
He looked very limp there, as though he had sort of virtually knocked himself out as soon as he hit, and that's good news because that means he can't tighten himself up and get further injuries.
Main straightaway.
Red flag, they've stopped the race. Good news, Metcalf is at least up and about. Here's a replay of it now. Looks,
he ran into the back of Grant Hay.
Absolutely. Looks like the front wheel hit the back wheel of Grant Hay. And as you could see when he fell down there, he was momentarily knocked out. Look how limp he is, and that's good because as we've seen the pictures, the footage, he's back up and he's all right.
So this will be a race.
Christian Dick coming through there, local man like Frank Raffler's Raffle, and side by side with Breeze. Breeze ends up on the grass, he's going to spin the car. Oh, Breeze, he's just missed there. This is contact there, I think that was sharp and mushy.
It was, yeah.
Oh,
dear, no.
Oh my goodness, what was Proctor doing? What was he thinking? Well, oh goodness me. Big hit. I think this is absolutely 100% safety car material now.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Let's firstly hope that both the drivers are okay. That's the most important thing because that was a nasty hit for Breeze, and we know how strong the G50s are. But there's Proctor still in the car. Let's just check he's okay as well. I think he's taking it all on board. That is Breeze's car. The red flag has been shown. And that is obviously because they're concerned about making sure that the drivers are okay. Obviously a lot of work going on down there. Ian Watson just to the right there, the clerk of the course, obviously just checking on what's happening in the pro. Carl is okay, that's the most important. You can see that he's obviously, I would imagine, probably pretty bruised and battered from that. It was a hell of a hit.
It was, wasn't it?
But it just shows you No, that was that Carl or was that Proctor? I think that was Carl Breeze.
I think it was Brocky's got much shorter hair than that.
He has, yeah. We got the wave. Well,
and he's a little bit heavier if you want.
He's a bit.
Right there, we could keep both these battles in this shot. Great job, guys, down the stretch. Look out, trouble. Kurt's into the wall. Boyer's in it as well. And Kurt's getting the worst of it.
It's like a little bump drafting going on right there. We're trying to gain the advantage. Looks like the 48 got into the back of him a little bit.
Boy, he almost came back out onto the track right there. And there is the view as Kurt takes the wheel off.
Man, look at this car.
Oh, man, further back, Elliott Sadler. And look at this. Gosh. The engine is out of this thing.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that's the whole suspension. It's like the front part of the front suspension.
The window net is down for Elliott. He's got the helmet off already. That is the best news.
You can see he is hurting.
He is in some pain. Oh, man. I hate to see this. Look at the front of that car.
The engine completely out of the car. Can't remember the last time I saw one like that.
Kurt has climbed out. Well, I have to be honest with you. The last time I saw it was back when we were covering drag racing. And it's not a pretty sight when they have that happen over there either.
And Kurt took a hard lick also.
He's walking under his own power. But right now, Elliott Sadler, we have a red flag situation as Elliott did climb out of the car himself, but he has laid down right on the straightaway there. And the medical crew is there already.
Here's what Andy was talking about. The 48 was right on the 2. Looks like he might have got into him a little hard and turned him.
Yeah, he was trying to help him pass this 33 car that went Boyer, but
yeah,
that went bad there.
That's a hard lick at 180 miles an hour.
You know, and then Boyer tags Kurt Busch. There's where the front wheel came from, maybe off of this 2 car. Yeah, there it comes loose. And then Kurt takes a pretty hard lick here on this inside wall. We've been talking about the safety, you know, or lack thereof on this back straightaway at this track. I mean, it's, you know, the grass is kind of a situation that's really hard to deal with when you have these cars getting off into it.
It was a situation that track officials were addressing this week. The lower right of your screen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Head on into that Armco.
Took part in Superstock last year. And we're racing down under brilliant start from both Corsa and Bayliss. Oh, no. Horrible start there for what looks like Fabrizio.
Oh, he's stalled on the line.
Oh, real trouble. He's walking away, thankfully, as we watch them go through the first corner and down towards the southern loop. That hard, nasty crash there. He stalled off the line, and the youngster, Michel Fabrizio, real dramatic stuff as they head down out of the southern loop.
They're going to have to red flag the race because there's still a rider and a safety car on the circuit at the start-finish line. One of the Kawasaki's came through from the back.
And he was hit too, and he's down. So, not what we want to see in racing, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a red flag, and it is out already. The red flag is out, and we have stopped racing here because one of the, it could be Ian Utso, do you think? And another rider, several riders down at MG. Stefoglu going very wide indeed, but keeping it all together. We're looking out the window because the crash rider on the Kawasaki is right in front of us, but you are watching dramatic pictures at the top of Lukey Heights as several riders, in fact, oh my word, it's Chianari and his teammate that went down.
Oh my God, what is happening here?
Well, this is not what we expected. Tardozzi looking after Fabrizio, who's straight onto a stretcher. His bike being pulled across the track. Steve, I don't think I've ever seen such a dramatic start at the island. Here's another look at what happened. Oh, that's just the worst possible scenario.
That's a horrible hit. Horrible. Oh, look, it's knocked his boot off, and he's going to have a problem with that.
Oh,
he stalled on the line.
It's got to be the most frightening thing you can ever witness.
Still didn't pick up the number of the Kawasaki. It's one of the Petticini bikes, that's for sure, and it would got to have been Battavini, I think.
I think it would have been Battavini at the back. Here's what happened. Look, all 3 Hondas involved. Carlos Checa is...
No, who is that Honda?
Well, Carlos Checa was... There's Sofoglu going down the hill, trying to stay in control. Chianari.
Okay, radio silence, please. Radio silence. Massive accident. We've got the aftermarket being surged on coming across Cascade. Okay, radio silence, please. Radio silence. Massive accident. We've got the aftermarket being surged on coming across.